This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So last class we were discussing on the resolver, in the sense how the DNS works. So we started from the resolver and up to the main page, I mean the web page. So how it will, the request will start. Okay, if you are requesting a web page for the first time, and how it will look, we discussed. And I also told you how to purchase a domain. Okay, so domain provider is a hostinger. I mean a hostinger. I hope some of you have purchased, or if not, you can purchase and practice along. Okay. And so today we are going to do our first project, which is using three services. Okay. So our first project. So first we are going to use the S3. Okay. So Amazon S3, which we are going to use for a store our static content, that is website web page. Okay. And then we are going to use Route 53 for the DNS. Okay. Isn't it? So we are going to use the Route 53 for the DNS. Okay. And it will, so this is the very basic setup. Okay. So in the first we'll start with the S3 bucket. Here we are going to create our static contents. So first we are going to purchase a domain also. Okay. So let me add that step as well. So we are going to add a domain. So we are going to purchase a domain name. So that is what I am mentioning as this. So first we are going to purchase the domain. So I'm going to mention here. So first purchase domain. Okay, any name. And then for that domain, create a hosted zone here. So create a, and then create a hosted zone here. I will explain what is a hosted zone. Hosted zone. And store our static contents. Store our website pages. Okay, store our website pages. Okay, and along with after creating hosted zone, we need to point to this bucket, no, when whoever is requesting, so that it should request the, yeah, all the request, I mean all the user requests to the S3 bucket. For example, now I purchased a domain called www.example.com, or let me make it more specific, say Mithun dash November 2022. So this I'll purchase this domain, November 2022 dot tk. I will purchase this domain. Then I will create this hosted zone here in the using this service, which is called as Route 53. And after creating hosted zone, I'll create some A records. Okay, name servers. So once you create a hosted zone, right, the Route 53 is going to give the name servers, which we are going to again update in our domain provider. I will explain all the steps one by one. Don't panic if you're not getting. Okay. And then after that, I'm going to create records so that it will start pointing. Meaning, whoever is requesting for Mithun-November-2022.tk, this is my website. And .tk is my domain. I mean root domain. Okay. So it should hit our request. So whoever is the request, for example, now there is one user. Okay. Now there is a user, if he is requesting for this website. Okay, so first it will connect to the internet. Okay, so it is connect to the, okay, it will connect to this internet. asking for this website. Okay, so if his computer no, it will provide, or else the whatever the steps I have mentioned here, those things will occur. Okay, so with the help of internet, he is going to connect to this website, obviously via the internet. So that is what I have displayed here. Clear? Okay, so then it will hit the domain. From here it will send the request to the DNS. This will say I have sent it to the name server, and the name server will point to the route 53, and the route 53 will point to the S3 bucket for the static content distribution. So this is the entire process. Okay, so it will hit the bucket, not the route 53. So let me mention it. Yeah. Clear? So let us get hands on. So first of all, let me log into my AWS console. Let me type the MFA, just me generate it, just a second. It will. It's 63021 and I'm logged in. I think some issues, so let me collect again. Let me hit the MFA again. Okay, so now I have logged in. So first I'm going to go to my domain provider. So let me go here and try for freenom.com. So freenom is my domain provider. And I'm going to sign in. And I'm going to sign in using the Google. Yes, so now I'm going to services, register a new domain. So search for our this thing. So which is that? Let me copy this. Search here. So check availability. Yes. So Mithun-November-2022. It is available. So I am selected. I'm going to check out. I told right .tk. So this kind of see .com is something it is not available for free. So that is what I'm going to use it for. Say 1 month. 1 month is enough. Okay, because after this demo I will not be needing this, right? So I'm going to register this for only 1 month, and as you can see, the $0 US. So you can complete the order. So this will be similar with you also. So you can purchase a domain in the Hostinger. They are, I think, 150 rupees. You can get a domain for at least whole 1 year, and you can do that. Yes. So now my order is completed. Let me go to the my domain options. Okay. So this is my new domain. Okay. So first we are going to, next step is we have purchased the domain, right? Next we are going to create our S3 bucket with the same name. Okay. So for this we are going to create two buckets. Okay. So why? Because I will explain. So go to the AWS management console, which is here, and go to S3. Okay, click on create bucket and first paste it. Okay, and select any region you want. That is totally fine. It is not needed. And go to advanced settings. Okay, and you are going to block all the public access because you want it to be publicly available to all the customers requesting for the website, right? So you need to have this and block all the object. Yes, and you have create bucket. Okay, I'm not enabling anything. Okay, so here you have created, and go to properties, and you have to select, go to the last, and you have to enable. So enable a static website. So you can mention as index.html and error.html and save changes. Okay, so this is one part. Again, repeat the same thing for another bucket. So create a bucket, but now you will start with www dot. Okay, why means because without this it will not get redirect to your bucket from the route 53. So block all public access, create two buckets, one with without www and one with www. Okay, so I have created two buckets. Okay, now next point, what you have to do, you have edited the properties. So it is disabled, go to enable, and here also same thing, index.html error.html, and leave it as it is. Clear? You're getting the point? Yes. Now the next part is you are going to upload a one sample website. Okay, so you can download anywhere. So you can go to Google, sample website download. Okay, you can download here. Okay, if you want to make it more realistic, you can download anything for your this thing. Just a second. Sample static website download. Yeah, you can, this is the best website, freecss.com. So you can choose anything. Yeah, you can see here, and you can download. Okay, so it is be downloaded as a zip. Okay, so show in folder. Okay, so you just right click and extract all, and you can name it as website dash AWS. So then extract. Okay, so it's created listing. Okay, so this will be our index.html. Now what we are going to do, we are going to upload to our S3 bucket. So let us upload. Go to files, go to downloads, go to website AWS, and copy everything. Okay, and go to add folder. You have to add assets and add folder. One more thing, vendor, and upload everything. So as you can see, as we have data, it is taking some time. So we are going to wait until it finishes. Okay.
Mithun, the one which you uploaded, the assets and vendor, was it in the file that you extracted from the static download? Sample.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Oh,
So I downloaded one sample website, right? So from
yes.
in that it is there.
Okay. Okay. So, like
Okay.
starting, we selected everything, but what was this other two? Was it outside the extract folder or was it inside the?
No, it was inside the folder. See, this is what we have extracted. No, let me show you. See, this is the folder it has extracted, and these are the contents. So in this, there are three normal type files, and there are two folders. No, so that is the reason I uploaded files first, and then I uploaded folder. You got it?
Okay, first we need to upload files and then we need to upload the other two
Yeah, either
folders.
way you can do. Okay, so now I can see it has in the same structure.
Okay, Mithun, got it.
Okay, clear?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
now
Mithun.
our contents is ready. Okay, and you have to perform the same thing. So now let me show here also. So where is that? Okay, go here, go to upload, add files. You can do simultaneously also. So first I'm going adding only files. Okay, then I'm adding folder one by one. So upload. Which one I added? Assets, right? So now I'm going to add vendor. Yes. So I'm going to upload. So two buckets I'm uploading the same data. I'll tell you why, and later if required we are going to delete from one of the bucket. I will show you. Okay. So it will take some time because the size is there. Okay. So meanwhile this is getting. loaded, let us go to the route 53, which is our DNS. Okay, so type route 53 and go to the service. We are going to create our first hosted zone. Okay, so as you can see, it will be blank for the first time you are visiting, right? So, and as you can see, this is also global. Okay, global means it is not region specific. So create a hosted zone. What is our hosted zone? So this is our hosted zone. So copy and create. Okay, so you can write here, this is for my static website hosting in S3 bucket. So you can mention any meaningful message. Okay, clear. And you should select public hosted zone. Okay, if you want to tag it, you can tag, or else not required, not mandatory. And it is created hosted zone. Now this is very important step. Okay, so as you created hosted zone, I told you, right, it is going to give you the name server. So what is name server? Name servers are those servers which are scattered all over the world and managed by AWS. And this server will have the information, that a record for this website. Okay, so that is why they have started with ns-1568. Okay, so as you can see, .co.uk, .org, .com, .net. So AWS is going to create record for in this name. Okay, so we need to copy this record and we have to pass this information to my domain provider. So go here. I have come back to my domain provider website. I'm clicking on the manage domain. See, managing Mithun-November-2022.tk website. Okay, then go to management tools, click on name server. Now it is using default name servers. Default name server means it will be hitting the Freenom. Okay, because Freenom company is managing my this web domain name. So rather than that, we will tell it to point to this servers. So you have to copy and paste one by one. Okay, so you can remove unwanted space and click on change name servers. That's it. So your first part is done. So what I have done is I purchased the domain. Okay, and I created hosted zone, right? And the name server I have registered in my domain provider in the Freenom. And I also uploaded my static contents in the S3 bucket. Okay, almost 50% is done. Okay, now I am going to create some more configurations. Okay, so let us see what we are going to do. So go back to the hosted zone. I am going to go inside the hosted zone and going to click on create record. Okay, so I am going to name it as www dot. Okay, so that means record one. It says whoever will hit for www.mithun.tk, then it should forward to another AWS resource. So click alias and click the AWS endpoint. Okay, so we are going to do that. Okay, so select the record type A and choose a endpoint. Here click this alias and route traffic to S3 website endpoint. Choose the region, select as Northern Virginia. You have selected Northern Virginia, right? So it is already pointing. Clear? So automatically it has picked up. Okay, you're getting the point. And then click on create records. Okay. So, but will it work? Yes or no? Will it work? Let us see. So the DNS propagation may take some time. So I'm going to request this. I'm going to open a new tab and I'm going to hit here. Okay, so it is actually hitting, but it is getting access denied. Why I'm getting access denied? Because I have not made this publicly accessible, isn't it? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to see as this it says only can be public, but this is not public. So first let us make one of the bucket as public. So we are going to make it as this one as public. So go to permissions, public access, sorry, go to permissions, bucket policy, edit, and we are going to search for that policy. So AWS S3 bucket public policy. Okay, so we are going to search. Check here. Let me just check. Specific IP. Where it is, 1 second. Search for public policy. We're going to copy this and we are going to modify. Okay, so okay, so I'm going to remove this condition. Okay, I'm going to remove this. Closing. Let us replace the bucket name with this. It's not coming like this. I will use this. Okay, so now we are going to pass the bucket name. So now we are going to save this in the Google Drive so that we don't keep searching again and again. Yes, now it is publicly accessible. Now if you hit here, so let us see. Okay, so now this is redirecting. Okay, clear, isn't it? So your website is ready. If your code is ready, see, it is routing to your domain. Everything is perfect. So within half an hour, you can create your own up and running website if you have the code ready. And this code is, you can download it. And in organization, there will be a set of developers who's going to develop it, and we are going to test it. Okay, clear. So you can see your it is everything. It's working fine. See everything. Category, if you want to see, everything is working fine. All the images, see, food lives, everything. So this is a template, so you don't have a real data here, so you can add listing also. Okay, clear. Okay, so now let us come to the security part. Now directly we can make this directly accessible, with the we uploaded our contents into two buckets, right? So coming back to here, so as you can see, one is public. So public means it is always a risk. So what you can do, first you can get the request to this bucket, and always you can redirect to this bucket. So let us try that option. To security, let this bucket be exposed to the internet, direct access. So now let me try that. So let me go to the property, and I'm going to again change here. Okay, so I'm going to say I'm going to redirect request for an object. Okay, so I'm going to redirect this request to another bucket. So let's see what are the other buckets I'm having. So go to this bucket, go to properties, and I'm going to copy this. So I'm going to paste. I'm going to remove the, this is additional. Okay, this is additional. This is for security purpose. So let me do that. Okay, now let us try to hit whether we'll get the same thing. So let's try. Yes. So now again we are getting forbidden because you are redirecting, but this bucket should be allowed from this bucket, right? So let us go inside this bucket and properties, go to permission. So let us add, where is that bucket policy? Okay, so now we are going to say we are going to allow star. So rather than star, we are going to allow only this account. Okay, so I am going to add. This error line number column 19. So I have, what is this invalid policy syntax? One second. Hmm, or else we'll go to policy generator. So principal we are going to add. Hello, AWS services. And we are going to just mention get object, where is this? Sorry, S3 bucket policy. So principal mention like this. S3 get object is enough. Yeah. Okay. So get everything you can mention. Okay. Then ARN we can mention which bucket we need to access. So we need to access this bucket, right? So go here and copy the ARN. So where is that? Yeah, this is the ARN. So copy here and paste. Okay. Okay. So generate policy. So now it has created policy. So as I told you, you don't need to learn any coding experience. Okay. If you just use this, you can get it. So let us go ahead and paste here. So I need to add www here. I forgot that because from www bucket we need to access, right? So save changes. What is this? Policy had invalid resource. Resource. Okay. Hmm. Yes. So I had not added the forward slash. Okay. Isn't it? Okay. Now let us try. Still we are getting just a second. So go back to the policy. Mhm. Okay, it is redirecting but getting action denied. Just a second to fix that. So what it is doing going here. Okay, let us try now. Access denied. It is denied. Mhm. Content. So let me disable it. Let me just check. Okay, so now it is not found. So so let me try with this internally. index.html. Okay, so we need to have the permission at the both sides, otherwise it will not work. Okay, so that is the important key here. Okay, so we are going to do that. So here I'm principal star, we are going to name it. I'm going to paste this command, otherwise it will not going to work. And you remove this. Okay, now this will what happen, it will try to redirect the request. Okay, so now both are public, right? Now you can delete the contents from here if you want. Now you see, now this content is coming from the private bucket now. So now you don't need to, okay, you can delete the contents of this bucket. Clear? So for example, if I delete the content here, now see, permanently delete, is going to see we have deleted. So now even if I delete, it's going to, because now from one bucket to another bucket it is redirecting. Okay, so if you want you can also do that, or else the other way also you can configure. Okay, clear about this? Okay, so as you can see, it is trying to access from the internet. So when it tries to access from the internet, so for that public policy is a must, otherwise it is not possible. Okay,
Uh, so Mithun, we need to give permission as public for both the buckets, right?
yes, both the buckets you can give. Okay, and you do, if you don't want, you can create only one bucket with www. Only one bucket is enough. If you don't want to redirect, so you can
Okay.
do like this. Yeah.
Okay, Mithun.
Okay. Clear, guys? Now route 53, I will tell you. This is the record. So if you delete this record, no, so you will not be able to access. Clear? Okay. So any doubt, guys, please ask me.
No, Mithun.
Okay. Then yeah, so tomorrow again we are going to do one more small project with the same route 53 and S3. Okay. So and we'll try to include one more services. We'll try to add one load balancer. Okay, and we'll see how the things we are going to work. Okay, and hopefully by we are going to complete the AWS by Friday. Okay, so after this we are going to cover the CloudWatch metrics. So if everything is fine, Friday we are going to wind up, or else Monday 100%. So from next week we can start the DevOps session for you. Okay. Okay, so let me stop the recording. So please practice